Yep. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's a real nigga birthday, so I'm coming through real quick doing these videos early. I'm going to do a live stream as well. So by the time y'all might see these videos, it might be after the fact when I actually upload them and, you know, do my thing when it comes down to these videos. But I will be going live, so y'all probably hear from me on my live stream before I actually, upload, before these videos actually come out. But anyway, let's get into this situation with Jason Whitlock, man. So Jason Whitlock completely exposes himself because Jason Whitlock is upset that Deion Sanders pretty much does what he wants to do. He doesn't have a boss, okay? Because Jason Whitlock got a boss. He got somebody he got to answer to. Just like in the last video that I did on Jason Whitlock, they came through with that script for his whole ass at the end of the day and said, here you go, boy. We need you to do the Mount Rushmore of racial hoaxes, and we got George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, and goddamn Mike Brown, right? And we need you to go ahead and slander all four of them. All four of them. We need you to just slander them. But don't you think this is kind of, this is kind of go against my Christian faith? Don't you? I mean, Whitlock, you're not a Christian for real. Come on now. You want these checks or not? Well, I do like these checks. You like paying for them hoes, right? I do like them little snow bunnies. All right then, nigga, get your ass out there. Okay, boss. So let's get into this real quick.
This is a jackass.
Wow.
Great athlete, but not that smart at all.
Now, first of all, fair accuse. You know what I'm saying?
Thinks he's playing chess. He's playing checkers. When you bully people and don't engage with people, don't expect them to be enthusiastic or know what to ask you other than to genuflect in front of you.
All right, so basically what Whitlock is mad about, I ain't even see the Deion Sanders. I don't even know who he's referring to, but I know that college football is getting ready to start. There should be some games probably coming on not too far away from today, actually. But anyway, we know that, Deion was heavily scrutinized, and rightfully so. He had a brash kind of way of how he went about it, you know what I'm saying? Showing a lot of confidence, this, that, and the third, standing tall as an ancient American brother at the end of the day, and, walking it like he talking. And if he happens to lose, he don't want to lose, but if he happens to lose, it is what it is. But, he feels like he's here now. He's went through his year where, he had his beat downs and this, that, and the third, and he's just using the media for what they're going to do and the kind of bullshit that they're going to be trying to play at the end of the day. So if he's showing up and he's not enthusiastic or really not engaging, why the fuck would I be engaging with motherfuckers that's fake as fuck? You know what I'm saying? The media, a lot of these dudes in the media is fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
And that leaves you out here talking about things that haven't been asked. And you make a fool of yourself because you're unprofessional and no one's holding you to any standard. You don't have a boss.
Whoa. Now, it looked like Jason Whitlock is reading a script. I told y'all. Look at this nigga eyes. His eyes shows that he's reading a script. As much as he's trying to play it off like he's not reading the script, this nigga's reading the script. This is why I said the shit in my last video. But anyway, oh, you don't have a boss. And you got the nerve to say something is embarrassing or whatever the fuck he just said. Bro, you just made a video of Mount Rushmore of dead ancient Americans, bro, that got killed by the police and talking about these are racial hoaxes. You got some nerve, nigga. Jason, you got some nerve, nigga. Straight up and down. You got the nerve to be out here talking about a nigga in bed. Hold on, let me wind this shit back real quick.
And no one's holding you to any standard. You don't have a boss. At Colorado, though, you're unprofessional.
Yeah, you got the nerve to talk about somebody being unprofessional, bruh. I just showed y'all the video of this nigga talking about dead black folks and how they were racial hoaxes.
And no one's holding you to any standard. You don't have a boss.
So because he don't have a boss is the first thing when it comes down to Jason Whitlock. He don't got a boss. I got a boss. I got to be told what to do. Why Deion get to tell it like it is? Why Deion get to tell it like it is and I can't tell it like it is? You know, I can't tell it like it is, so Deion shouldn't be able to tell it like it is. Shit.
At Colorado, Rick George, the athletic director, he can't walk you through it. No one can walk you through it. Because you think you're the smartest man in every room.
Sir, when it comes down to football, yes, he would be the smartest man in the goddamn room. Now, if we talking about math, science, we talking about shit that professors actually teach in the University of Colorado at the end of the day, then no, sir, he would not be the smartest man in the room. But if we're talking about X's and O's, we're talking about football, okay? We're talking about scouting talent. We're talking about the game of football in general. He is the smartest man in the goddamn room. What the fuck is Jason Whitlock talking about? And when it comes down to the media, most of the media don't know shit about football. Only thing they know about football is Monday night quarterbacking. That's it. That's all they know about football is Monday night quarterbacking and jumping up on here and, oh, Deion, you said that they were coming, Deion. Is it going to be the same kind of mentality this year? That's the only shit they know. That's the only shit they know. They know Monday night quarterbacking and they can't wait to get up there and see Deion lose and see him be frustrated and ask all these dumbass questions at the end of the day. Knowing the damn well it is what it is.
And really, you're the most insecure person. You're the most fragile person. And I know that sounds incredible to you all because you look at Deion and you say, man, this guy's made so much money. I'm just keeping it real. Deion's a good-looking guy. He's famous. He puts on all the gold and all the jewelry and the sunglasses and looks the part. But trust me, when you get to be 57 years old and you're forcing people to call you by some childhood nickname and you're throwing on gold chains and jewelry.
So he want folks to call him Coach Prime. I'm guessing that's what he's saying. He wants folks to call him Coach Prime. Bro, motherfuckers been calling him Prime Time and Prime his whole goddamn career. Okay? Deion Sanders, Prime Time. Prime Time and Deion Sanders go hand in hand. God damn it, when I was young watching football, I used to think that Prime Time, what was it, NFL? I want to say it was NFL Prime Time, the late night show and shit like that. I used to think that was predicated towards Deion Sanders or that had something to do with Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It just shows you how big of a name Deion really was. So if folks are trying to call him Coach Sanders and he's like, nah, I want y'all to call me Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It's all insecurity.
That's insecure because they want him to call him Coach Prime? Script reading ass goddamn Jason Whitlock. Once again, look at this nigga. He's reading a script. He's reading a script. He's a script reading ass bitch ass nigga at the end of the day.
Those of you that haven't reached age 57 yet, you may not get what I'm talking about. Those of you that haven't reached age 40, you may not get what I'm talking about. But trust me, when you have real self-confidence, the jewelry becomes irrelevant. The sunglasses become irrelevant.
Jason Whitlock, are you serious, dog? So you mad because a nigga shining? I mean, so it's insecure. Now listen, I will say this. There are people in life that feel like if they don't have certain things on, rings, jewelry, this, that, and the third, for some people, that can be the case. For Deion, I don't think that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it a dollar bean. And for most people that rock jewelry, they just do that shit because that's what they like to fucking do. They like to get fly. You know what I'm saying? What nigga don't like to get fly and look good? You know what I'm saying? So that means it's insecurity if a nigga doing his thing. And that's what he do, right? It's insecurity and shit. You rocking shades? Oh, man, you must be insecure about something, man. Your eye must be lazy. You must got punched in the eye or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people to see. Listen, I'm going to keep it a dollar bean. Sometimes I wear shades a lot. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I ain't got time to be looking in folks' eyes, man. Straight up and down. A lot of folks wicked than the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas running around here bare-skinned looking at folks all in their eye and shit. Motherfucker wicked than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What they say, the eyes to the soul, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas out here looking motherfuckers all in their eye. These folks wicked than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
Your critics, to some degree, become irrelevant. You're standing on such firm ground that, like, oh man, this person here has this opinion about me. It's either irrelevant or it's something you can learn from.
Now, why doesn't he hold this same aspect when it comes to Donald Trump? See, when Donald Trump is out here slapping the media out, calling them fake news and this, that, and the third, Whitlock be out here with his pom-pom. Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah, Trump. Get him, Trump. Ha ha. That's my president right there. Trump 2024. Trump 2024. With a bucket of chicken next to the nigga. Barbecue chicken wings and shit. Licking his fingers and shit. Spilling goddamn chicken grease on his goddamn white tea and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's Deion Sanders. See, Deion need a boss. See, look. Deion need a boss, and he's very unprofessional. And but this is the same kind of dude that'll support Donald Trump. That's what I mean. Dude is a script reading as coward, man. Straight up and down. And he do this shit for money. He do this shit for money.
And so the behavior of outsiders doesn't control your behavior. That's when you've reached a real level of maturity and you're standing on the firm foundation of God. You have an...
Now listen, Whitlock, he's already doing that. He's already doing that. You trying to make this nigga be some kind of holier than thou figure, fam. He's a human. He's a man at the end of the day. What he wants to do is what the fuck he wants to do. And guess what? He's standing on that shit, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? He's standing on it. But see, motherfuckers like you, dog, can't stand on what they stand on, dog. You can't stand on shit because you ain't got nothing to stand on. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker with no money could be able to stand on whatever principles that they have, especially when it comes down to the ancient American communities, more than you. And you might have more money than some. Shit, you might got more money than me. I'm pretty sure Whitlock got more money than me. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. But I'm willing to stand on what I stand on, point blank period, no matter if somebody disagrees, doesn't like it, or feels a kind of way about it. Whatever the case may be, I'm standing on that. Reason why I like Deion and his approach when it comes to coaching and when it comes down to the media is because he's standing on who the fuck he is. And he gonna win and he gonna lose. And that's just the way this shit is gonna go. Point blank period. And guess what? I'm going to ride with that nigga, whether he win or whether he motherfucking lose, period. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I'm riding with Deion, whether that nigga win or lose, and I don't want that nigga to change for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. If you wasn't Deion, you wasn't the braggadocious person that got you, nigga, you got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to stand on that. And you got to bring that level of energy to the team. You know what I'm saying? That's what head coaching and shit like that is all about. And being yourself no matter what. No matter what. And no matter what anybody says. So for Whitlock to be out here calling them out, but in the same breath, he'll praise a nigga like Donald Trump, which I got no problem with Donald Trump neither. But I'm just saying, this how you know this dude is a script reading ass bitch. Straight up and down.
Audience of one. And when you accept that audience of one, your behavior changes.
All right. So I got another video real quick because this is how you know this nigga. Look. And as you see, he got Trump up here after Trump almost got his goddamn head blown off. Let me come over here real quick because there was another video that he was talking about when it came down to the situation. Hold up. Because he up here talking with this Asian man, with this racist ass goddamn Asian man over here. All right. Let's get into this. All right. So anyway, let's get into this, man. Disgusting work, y'all.
Have there been any arrests with
Fair act use. All right. So let's get into this.
We have to be fair about this. As of now, have there been any arrests with Colorado Buffalo football players? They haven't run afoul of the law. I mean, Georgia has. Georgia's playing speed racer out there in the Indy 500 every other weekend. People have died associated with the program. We have to be fair about this. As of right now,
these are young college kids. When you was their age, Steve Kim, unless your ass was out there in communist China, I'm pretty sure you done a lot of wild shit in your lifetime in the spirit of having fun. A lot of these kids in college, especially these big-time universities, it's going to be hard for some of them to be all the way disciplined. It don't matter how much impact a coach has. You know what I'm saying? Or who the coach is, whether it be a Nick Saban or whoever the fuck at the end of the day. It's going to be hard for these coaches to really control a lot of these kids. They're still low-key kids. You know what I'm saying? They're young men and women in college, and they're going to make a ton of fucking mistakes. They're going to be intrigued to do a lot of dumb shit and live wild, young, and free. That's what they're going to do, straight up and down. Now, you hope and have faith in that they don't do nothing to where it's going to be detrimental to the university, but if that happens, they're going to get kicked off the university any goddamn way, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's just keep going.
now, the Colorado Buffaloes have they have not been on the police blotter, to be fair.
Now, this man is asking for these kids to be watched by the police. This is fucking disgusting, y'all. This is disgusting. Oh my God, man. This fucking piece of shit ass fucking dude, man. Oh, man. This should be aggravating me, man. That's why I don't really fuck with this is why I really don't fuck with this dude, man. But you know, now this nigga out here asking for pretty much the police to be out here arresting these players. You know what I mean? Let's let it keep going.
The cynic in me says that Boulder, Colorado, that university, that athletic director, that school president, that community has been so invested in proving the Deion narrative and reaping the financial rewards that I'm not shocked nothing's hit the police blotter.
All right, so what this dude is claiming is that Deion Sanders because Deion Sanders is bringing in a lot of revenue for the football team, that, you know, they're pretty much covering up a lot of shit, right? That's what, and why the police ain't getting involved, why this, why that, why this, why that. I'm about to look up right now. Let me see, has there been any run-ins with the police or anything going on with the Colorado football players illegally? Let's look up illegal actions. Let's look this up because this nigga is out here acting as if, all right. All right, so this is pretty much what they're talking about, all right? Particularly focusing on reported locker room violence and a supposed altercation between 6 players and 3 fights. All right. So, you know, motherfuckers is in there probably getting it in, right? That happens with football teams. It happens with basketball teams. Then we watch Draymond Green knock out goddamn Jordan Poole. Then we watch that. We all love Michael Jordan. Didn't he punch goddamn Steve Kerr in the goddamn eye at the end of the day? And they went on to win a fucking championship, right? Wasn't Michael Jordan knocking out goddamn Steve Kerr? You know what I'm saying? Plenty, like I said, when you are involved in sports, bro, motherfuckers gonna argue. When you in them locker rooms, motherfuckers gonna argue, motherfuckers gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might even be ready to fight. Listen, bro, I remember wanting to fight my high school coach. Straight up and down, right in the locker room, wanted to fight his ass. You know what I'm saying? Throwing shit at him on the bus on the way back. I was really with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I was tired of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of my goddamn varsity coach. That nigga, one, he was cock blocking me. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely holding me back. But but I was tired of that nigga. I was done with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was done with him, his whole staff. You know what I'm saying? Mediator and or whatever, motivated speaker. I was done with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, this kind of stuff happens, though. It happens. It happens in sports. This happens in a lot of locker rooms, not just Deion. But they only harping on Deion is because Deion is what's going to give them the views. Deion is what's going to give them the attention that they want for their sad-ass goddamn careers at the end of the day.
Because everybody in on it. There's so much pressure. Yeah, there's so much pressure on the entire community. Hey, we're all in. This has to work because, you know, we made this bet on Deion and we'll look like fools if we don't cash this ticket. And so I think part of this is based off of people that have exited and people that with long-term ties to Colorado who have exited the program because they can't believe what all is being overlooked and what Deion has been allowed to get away with. It speaks to, like, this entire community has bet on Deion, and so they're going to cover things up until they can't anymore. And I'm just sorry. You mix hip-hop culture, players with cash, everybody running around with a gold chain, and players running around with guns, and tossing. This is all part of hip-hop. The marijuana smoke and just how liberal.
So wait a minute. So marijuana smoking has to deal with hip-hop. Whitlock, like I said, he's a script reading bitch, man. This dude get on his knees for them people at the Blaze, man. It's disgusting. Now, in this article I'm looking at right now, all right, it says that Deion pretty much is saying that let me just read this real quick. Sanders strongly condemned what he described as lies being spread about his team, suggesting that such negative press often follows success. In a recent well-off media video, he expressed frustration that there are no consequences for what he believes to be false reporting, hinting at potential legal action against the media outlet responsible for the allegation. Okay. Sanders also pointed to the academic success of his team, noting that they currently boast the highest GPA in the school's history, a detail he feels contracts the negative narrative being pushed. So at the end of the day, a lot of these players that probably wanted off the team, they probably wasn't doing well in them books. And Deion is probably like, look, nigga, y'all gotta be serious about them books. Or y'all niggas ain't playing. We don't care about your talent, nigga, if y'all niggas ain't out here making it do what it do when it come down to these GPAs that y'all need to be making at the end of the day. That's what the nigga's saying, right? And so the team has responded with having the highest GPA in school history. Okay? But Jason Whitlock get a hip-hop culture. Well, hip-hop culture making these niggas smart than the motherfucker then. Know what I'm saying? Hip-hop culture got these niggas achieving the highest GPA in school's history. So they might as well keep it going with the hip-hop culture then. You're trying to make hip-hop culture seem like some dumbed-down kind of shit. You know what I mean? And anybody listen to hip-hop is some kind of retard or violent than a motherfucker and, you know, just smoke a bunch of weed and do nothing all day and just athlete playing ass And if they ain't athletes, they lazy and they, living off their baby mom or living off their girlfriend or living off their mama and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude Whitlock is unreal, man.
Denver and Colorado, that area is about drugs, marijuana. You'll never convince me with all those ingredients in play that no one's running afoul of the law. That's going to be part of the story.
Whitlock, you can say this for any fucking Democratic state in the United States. Why are you just stopping this at Deion Sanders? You know what I'm saying? You can literally say this about Massachusetts, New York, goddamn, what was fucking Illinois, California. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these places, they out here got these weed shops. All you gotta do is have an ID. All you need is an ID, and your ass can go in there and get, because weed is legal now. Whitlock, okay? And with some of these players, they might actually have medical fucking IDs to where the point they can smoke. They can smoke. They probably have been prescribed to smoke, especially when it comes down to dealing with pain and shit like that. Some of these players out here getting concussed and shit like that. They need shit like that that's going to ease their mind, straight up and down. But I'm not condoning no nigga smoking no weed. Well, I can't even say that because even as an athlete myself, I smoked. You know what I'm saying? I ain't smoked like a fucking champ if I had a game coming up, but I'll probably take a couple totes real quick, get ready for the game, you know what I'm saying? Take a couple totes, get ready for practice, you know what I mean? And go and practice and kill. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even when we would run around the different gyms, trying to take over the court, that's what, me and my boy used to do. We try to go all around the city and take over the courts. You know what I'm saying? And we hit the weed, you know what I'm saying? And go to an open run, open gym, and shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Shut that shit down, straight up and down. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is.
If they lose to North Dakota State, enough people, we're going to start hearing about the things that have been covered up that are amazing. That's speculation on my part.
All right, speculation, okay? So he didn't say anything as far as this shit is being the truth, but they over here talking as if this is the truth. This is the real deal, Holyfield. This is how they over there talking about Deion Sanders and his goddamn program at the end of the day and how he's running things. And he ain't got no balls. Why the police? Well, get the fans out there on Deion. Deion, get the fans out there on Deion. And it's with this whole ass dude and Steve Kim. He need to take his ass back to goddamn China somewhere. That's where he need to take his ass back to and go get shit. Since he got it all together, he need to take his ass back out there to China and figure out what's going on out there with the communists out there in his goddamn country. And why he leave. I wonder why he left his goddamn, why he don't return his ass back to Taiwan and goddamn Japan and goddamn China and shit like that. Return your ass back over there and get it popping then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You over here wondering why the police is not getting involved with a fucking university. But and you're not even really worried about the university. You're only worried about the football team. You're not worried about the basketball team, the soccer team, the volleyball team, the track and field team. You're not worried about none of that. You only care about the police watching and looking over and monitoring goddamn Deion Sanders. This is not communist China, Steve Kim. You know what I'm saying? You take your ass back over there if that's the kind of shit that you want to be on. You know what I'm saying? You take your ass back over there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, shout out to my Asian folks. I fuck with the Asians and shit, man. But niggas like this, I don't respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect niggas like that. Steve Kim, I don't respect that dude. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. He's a whole clown, and he's a fucking racist at the end of the day. So I got no respect for that nigga. The gloves is off when it come down to him. Gloves is all the way off. You know what I'm saying? So if I offend some of my Asian supporters, or some of y'all might have some Asian or in y'all or whatever, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You might be stumbling to the channel for the first time. If I offend you, I apologize. But niggas like this make me take the gloves off. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Because, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to be over here talking about when this man got the highest GPA. You're not talking about, well, yeah, them brothers is out there. I mean, I'll give Deion Sanders a little bit of credit. He is actually got these kids performing in the academics. So we can say that. You know what I'm saying? Not even giving no credit to that shit. Giving no credit, no light to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just want to get out here and, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. But anyway, so Deion was pretty much upset. I thought that was kind of crazy that they wasn't ranked. But to a certain degree, I could kind of understand why Colorado is not ranked. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm kind of glad that they're not ranked. Because now Deion and them can just slide right through the back door on most of these teams, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? But, for me to say that they would have been a top 25 team after they went 4-8, I just can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I can't see them jumping up and being that high. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Top 25, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to go out there and they're gonna have to earn that. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. So it is what it is. But I'm rolling with Deion. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling the Buff Nation. You know what I'm saying? We coming back. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple more weeks until Buff Nation line it up. You know what I'm saying? On a Saturday, we will be turned up for that. So it just kind of is what it is. Let me see what first game. Saturday night. Is it Saturday night? Hold on. Let me make sure this is actual schedule. Damn, they don't start until September 14th? God damn. Hold up. Deion and them don't start till September 14th? God damn. These niggas' first game. All right, yeah, so in a couple weeks. Yeah, they first game in a couple weeks. I'm about to say, what? They're going to have a tough one, though, with Nebraska. They're going to have a tough one with Nebraska. I ain't going to sit up here and hold y'all on that one. Then they got Colorado State. They hitting Deion with the gauntlet right off the jump. You know what I'm saying? They hitting them with the gauntlet right off the jump. They trying to make sure Deion eat that crow. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're going to be better equipped this year. They'll definitely do better than what they did last year. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rooting for them to have the most success as they can possible. And that first game is going to be on a Thursday night at 8 p.m. I might be going live for that game. You know what I'm saying? I might be going live for that game August 29th. You know what I mean? So, I'll probably be going live for that game. At the end of the day, if they start smoking them, I'm gonna get up off here because I'm gonna have other shit to do and I'm gonna have to go to work probably the next day. You know what I mean? So early in the morning. So you know what I'm saying. But if I don't have to work on that particular Friday, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, we turning up with Buff Nation. You know what I'm saying? So Buff Nation, you know what I'm saying? Tell Like It Is TV. You know what I'm saying? We back on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? We back on the bandwagon, niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's Buff Nation all over this motherfucker. And fucking hating ass nigga like goddamn Jason Whitlock. You know what I'm saying? And Steve Kim bitch ass. Take your bitch ass back to China, nigga, with that communist shit you out here trying to spew for these football players. And wanting the police to be watching them and monitoring them like the feds and shit. You know what I'm saying? You take your bitch ass over back to communist China with President Yi and all that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to new ones. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.